She's up late, watching 50 First Dates, looking for that crazy stupid love. Feels like she's 13 going on 30, just trying to manifest her love. Sorry to burst your bubble, baby. I'm not the...
All right, hello and welcome back to another episode of Emo Explanations. So this is a very special episode because we actually got a little wine sent to us from the lovely crew over there at 19 Crimes.
Yeah, thank you so much, 19 Crimes.
Thank you so much, 19 Crimes.
They saw one of our episodes and wanted to support us, and they sent over this bottle of Severed Red.
We're very excited to try it.
Yeah.
And it does actually go really well with the song that we're going to talk about today, ROM-COM.
Yeah, it's perfect for that.
Wait, I just realized that is one of your first features collabs, is that song, and this is a collab.
Oh wow,
with
I
wine.
didn't even think about that. That's perfect.
Wait, that actually works out so well.
That does work out well. That was not planned. So yeah, they sent us this awesome looking box with this guy. He's got an axe, and they did a partnership with Liquid Death.
The water.
It's mountain water, and yeah, so there's like a drop. Or I think they said a drop of that water in the wine. Yeah, so I'm sure it's going to taste very crisp. I love Liquid Death. They have some great beverages. So
Liquid Death kind of reminds me, that's like all I drank when I went to Warped Tour.
Really?
Yeah, it's like the only water they had. So it does give me pop rock vibes.
Perfect. So yeah, they have this. If you check my Instagram, I did an unboxing, but basically they sent us this awesome box with the Severed Red bottle in here. But yeah, we're really excited to dive in to ROM-COM today.
Yeah.
And try some of this wine. So
let's get into it.
Yeah, while we open it, here's the chorus.
She wakes up feeling like she's on the TV screen. She's living in her own romantic fantasy, and there's no rom-com special for us, you and me. Believe me, there's no happy ending, baby.
All right, and we're back. So Zach, why don't you go ahead and tell us just a quick overview of the song? I know this was the first time you had a collab with somebody, with Ella, new dialogue. Just give me an overview of what the song's about.
Yeah, so ROM-COM basically is about someone that's living in a romantic fantasy and thinks their life is a rom-com. I've had relationship in the past where they thought that I should be exactly like the guy on the screen that they saw, a nice, charming, handsome, very perfect man, and I try to be.
I think you're that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. But just sometimes unrealistic expectations for what a relationship really is like instead of a 1 hour movie that's fake.
Yeah. I mean, there's going to be trials and tribulations in any relationship, but that's sometimes hard to see.
Have you taken a sip of this?
No, do you like it?
It's really good.
Is it?
Yeah, it's really, really good. It's sweet.
Love at first sip, truth in the last drop is the description.
That's the description we got from ChatGPT. It's really nice. Yeah, love at first sip, I get that. And that's perfect for ROM-COM.
Definitely on the sweeter side.
It's sweeter, but I really like it.
But it's good.
I usually don't like sweet stuff, but
I usually don't like sweet stuff, but I feel like the end of it is really nice.
Yeah.
The finish.
The legs in this one are good too.
Do you know what that means?
Great legs.
Does he know? Let's quiz him. What are the legs?
Here are the legs. So you swirl it around and then you see if it comes down. And I don't know what you're supposed to look for.
That's actually correct.
Yeah.
Good job.
But what are good legs?
What does it mean?
What are good legs? Should it come down quick or should it not?
It's not even so much how fast it comes down. It's the amount of legs.
Yeah,
it doesn't how many?
I don't know. Okay. I don't know what that means, but the amount of legs.
Someone didn't take a wine class.
No, that's why we're doing this. Whoa.
Yeah, we're amateurs. That's the funnest part or the best part about all of this.
But yeah, this is a great bottle of wine.
This is good.
I'm probably gonna finish this
Thank
today.
you, 19 Crimes.
Yeah, I can taste the liquid death.
It's crisp.
The crispness.
Anyway, kind of going more into the song. Do you think sometimes people stay in situations, kind of like what we were talking about at first, like with what the song's about? Do you think they stay in situations longer because they want their story to like feel like a romantic fantasy, and they want it to feel like a rom-com? Like they're hoping they get that ending.
Yeah. Do I think people do that?
Yeah, in relationships.
Probably. I
mean,
mean,
has that happened to you?
I am definitely that kind of person who've like stuck around a little long, hoping it will turn into something like that. But I guess in this song's point of view, I'm talking to someone that is doing that to me, or putting me through that. But yeah, I mean, I've done that. I mean, I totally get why people do that. But yeah, I think if you're gonna know pretty quick if it's a good match or not, unless you're dumb like me and you don't think about that,
Yeah.
or realize that too quick. So
I mean, that happens to everybody, so I think it is super relatable, to be fair.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about all of your songs is they come from a real place and they are all relatable.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So you reference a bunch of different rom-coms in this song, which is so clever and so cute. Have you seen all of the ones that you've referenced?
I think so now. At the time when I wrote the song, I didn't.
I know you didn't because I
we
made you watch
some
one of them.
So I think what's like Ella mentions in the song, one of the lines she wrote was 10 things I hate about you. She stays up late watching 50 First Dates. I watched that as a kid. Looking for that crazy stupid love. That's when we watched together.
I was like, you haven't seen this and you wrote about it?
Yeah.
Wrong.
Okay, it was such a good
It's a good line. It is a good line.
Also, did you know Steve Carell wanted that movie to be called The Wingman?
No.
Yeah, because he thought dudes wouldn't go see the movie because it's called Crazy Stupid Love,
I mean,
which
that's
actually makes a lot of
fair.
sense. It just sounds like a rom-com, which I get it is a rom-com. But if you've seen the movie, him and Ryan Gosling are like wingmanning each other.
I feel like I would have liked if it was called The Wingman.
I think it makes way more sense called The Wingman.
Yeah.
But anyway, so
I didn't know that. That's a fun fact.
But
it wouldn't have worked for your song.
That's true. And then 13 Going on 30 we watched.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it. Those four, pretty sure, are the ones that I mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. I've seen all of them. Now I have.
Huge.
When I wrote it, I think I only saw two. But yeah, all good movies. All classics.
Gonna say, do you like all of them?
Let's see. I thought 50 First Dates was okay.
How dare you?
I like Adam Sandler.
How dare you?
Was it Drew Barrymore in that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It just made me sad. Like she forgets everything every day.
It is really sad.
I would not believe a VHS tape every morning that I had to watch about my experience and my husband.
Oh, at the end.
Like this is I'm living in a weird utopian like.
Mm-hmm. Jennifer Gardner.
Yeah, I like her. She's a great actress. I like her.
You're funny.
And then I mean, what was the last one? 10 Things I Hate About You. I don't really remember the plot to that, but I know I've seen it. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure.
Isn't that the? No, I was thinking How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Also, I feel like rom-coms are not as good anymore. Maybe I'm just being naive because I was a child.
Have you seen How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days?
I don't think so.
We should watch that tonight. It's really good.
Okay. Well, we can edit.
We can talk about that later.
All right. Anyway.
Anyway, kind of going back to having a feature on this song, how did that change your approach to writing it, finishing it? What even like inspired you to have somebody on this? Yeah,
so I actually met Ella the first weekend I moved to LA. We met at a Band Camino concert with a bunch of my other friends.
Such a good story.
Yeah. Which is crazy because I was in LA for like 3 or 4 days at that point, and people talk about how hard it is to kind of to meet friends.
Mm-hmm.
But I got very lucky. I met a lot of cool people my first weekend here, and then we're still friends to this day. But yeah, Ella, I knew when I met her that she was an artist with this really awesome band named New Dialogue. They're not together anymore, but they did a lot of cool stuff when they were together. And I loved Ella's voice, still do, obviously. She's a really great singer, and I thought she could bring another element to this song because I think it's like one thing talking about rom-coms and my side, the guy side of the story, but for a song about rom-coms when there's always two people involved,
Mm-hmm.
like someone their love interest or vice versa, like I thought it was a great idea to have a woman's voice and their perspective too, because that's why I like this song so much, is because she gets to give her perspective of what the guy is saying, you know, which You
I
don't
think that
really
was
hear
really
that
smart
back
of
and
you.
forth.
Yeah, I
Thank you.
think that was really smart of you.
It was fun, and Ella wrote that line about 10 things I hate about you. So I was very impressed. I was like, she just came to the studio with that line. I was like, oh my God, that's perfect.
I love it.
That's amazing. So yeah, and she still sings the song with me on stage. One time she sang it with me on stage, actually, and she won't do it again because she didn't like how she sounded.
Okay, to be fair, I didn't make it to sound check, and when we were rehearsing it,
It's
and
very
like
different rehearsal.
yeah, when we were in the rehearsal studio and we were doing it, you thought I was really quiet. And so when he was in sound check and I was working, because I have a day job, obviously, he just did sound check for me and he's like, turn it all the way up. And I was so loud.
Were you? Because I don't remember you being that loud. I think it's in your head.
I remember being loud, but I also like couldn't really hear myself over the music.
Because you didn't have in-ears.
I didn't have in-ears.
But there was monitors.
I know. I just felt it all felt wrong.
It always feels wrong when you're on stage, but I know that they were changing the volume of your voice throughout the performance. So it was better than you thought.
Okay.
But everybody always critiques themselves
Yeah.
after that. But yeah, anyway.
Zach thought I did a good job, and I guess that's all that matters at the
It was
end
fun.
of the day. It
Yeah.
was fun. It was a good experience for sure.
Is that your first time performing like that?
Like that, yeah. I've done acoustic performances before. At weddings and literally high school talent shows. I think the biggest thing I ever did was literally just at a wedding, one of my friends asked me to come and do a song. I don't think you know that.
Mm-mm.
One of my friends came, she was the bridesmaid and she wanted to gift them a live
That's
song
cool.
and asked me to do it, and I was like,
She plays a guitar.
yeah,
also.
yeah. I was like, I don't know how good it's gonna be, but I'm happy.
That's a great
happy
gift.
to do it.
Yeah.
And then I was able to stay at the wedding, open bar. I was like, why not?
Perfect.
Yeah. But
Very
yeah,
cool.
no, it was fun, and it was at St. Rock in Hermosa Beach, and all of our friends were there because we, live in the South Bay area. So it was just an overall really fun show.
Yeah, it was probably my favorite show so far, and sadly they're
Yeah.
closing. But
I know.
anyway.
Okay, moving on to kind of more on the lyrical side of things. Some of the lyrics feel sarcastic in places and sincere in others. How intentional was that emotional whiplash?
Yeah, I wanted it to be a little sarcastic with Ella's part, not in I'm trying to think of the best way to say it. Not in the girl, what she's saying is sarcastic, but her being sarcastic to the guy. She's she's joking about the guy holding her hand, like she needed that, and the guy's like, oh, this is what norms are. Like, I need to hold your hand. I need to do this and be the man. And she's like, I don't need that, actually. And I was wanting that to be more sarcastic.
Yeah.
It's hard to sing sarcastically.
Yeah.
But the line originally when I wrote it was her being sarcastic, like she even needed the guy because everybody can be very independent. So, I think mostly it is a little serious, but more playful and sarcastic at the same time.
Yeah, I feel like the whole song has more of that playful, sarcastic vibe, especially when talking about the different movies and everything. So I don't know, it's just a fun upbeat song. I really like it.
This is probably my favorite wine so far. I never refill my wine on an episode.
He doesn't.
This is my first
That's
time.
crazy.
I liked it that much. So
damn, should we rate it?
Are we done with the questions?
Yeah.
We're done with the questions. Okay, well, that was ROM-COM. We played the chorus, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we played the chorus.
Yeah. Actually, kind of one last question to wrap it up. How did the process of finalizing the song, how did that work when you're working with somebody else? Did she have to sign off on it too? Was it more of a collaboration when the production side of it came along? Because the process of going from an idea to a demo to production to mix and mastering, all of that is just such a long process. How involved was she? And is that normal? How involved? How not involved? What was it more a you thing? I'm just curious.
Yeah. So this was my first ever actual collab. I've had people work on songs with me that will help me with obviously production, sometimes harmonies, sometimes just instrumentation. But this one I did write the whole song, and then I was working with my one of my favorite producers, Eric Santacola, and I remember thinking like I would love to bring Ella to this studio with me because I knew already I was gonna have a girl part. I didn't know who I wanted it to be, and then after thinking it through my friends and stuff, I was like, Ella's voice and personality fits this song perfectly. So basically, what happened was I wrote the song, I recorded a demo, I sent it to Ella, and then she rewrote a couple of lines she sang. So it was a collaboration, but I definitely like would love to do more collaborations where I start from scratch with an artist. I'm not really good at opening up like that as much as I would like to be. It's something I want to do better. I'm kind of one of those like lone wolves when it comes to creating something. Like I like to do it myself first and then have people put like their spin on it. I've never really been able to like start from scratch with someone yet, but that's something I want to do. So basically that's kind of how it worked. And then she put like the final icing on the cake, and she really made the song come to life.
Love that.
Yeah.
So check it out if you haven't. Let's play some of Ella's part.
Fighting for your love will be the death of me, and I can't see why you wouldn't do this to me, baby. She wakes up feeling like she's on the TV screen. She's living in her own romantic fantasy. And there's no rom-com special for us, you and me. Believe me, there's no happy ending, baby.
All right, let's rate it.
Yeah, it's time to rate it.
Time to rate the wine. 19 Crimes, again, thank you so much
Thank you
for sponsoring this episode and sending us this bottle. It really is really good. I like it a lot.
Yeah, this is cool. I have never seen like a wine do like a collaboration with
Like an artist, like a musician.
and then also with Liquid Death too. Like that's
Oh, yeah.
it's like a three-way collaboration
it.
between us three. But yeah, I really like this one. Like I said, this is probably one of the favorites that I've had. I'm gonna give this a solid 9. That's the highest rating I think I've given.
Yeah, it is. All right, let me try it again.
Yeah, I love the artwork too. It's like this guy with a Liquid Death. If we can zoom in here, it's a guy with like a Liquid Death can as a head, and then he's got this axe right here. But their art looks always great. Like Snoop Dogg does stuff with them too. I love them, and they're from Australia, so they got to be cool.
Yeah, I guess that's not the first collab with a musician then.
Oh shit! Yeah, I knew Snoop Dogg. I guess
I wasn't thinking.
Snoop Dogg's more of an
that.
icon than a musician.
I'm gonna give it. And I'm only saying this because I like more of like a dry cab.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 7.
Okay.
But it's still great.
19 Crimes don't sponsor her.
A 7 is a good score.
No, I know. I really liked
7.
it. I think this was my favorite.
7 and 9.
Perfect.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Thanks, guys. See you later.
Cheers.
Cheers.